Welcome back, everybody. So let's continue. Where were we up to? We built the fridge, hadn't we, last time? It's really good. We can start to store food up. And seeds to drop upstairs. We now need to enlarge the garden. So we can generate more vegetables, keep our vegetable intake up. We're going to need to make more of this, as we always do. Leave up for one of them as well. I need 575. Okay, so not this run, but the next run's going to be one of them. General resource gathering again. We need to work on boxing in outside of this place to make it more bear proof, and also covering up the way down, which would make a lot of sense. So local run this time, general resources. Can repair any of this. Excellent. And that one. Good. Nice. This stuff together. Oh, doing okay. That's going to be clothing, which makes sense. Funds coming up. Excellent. Yeah, so I'm happy with where we are. Time now when the sun comes up to up some of the basic resources. Mainly trees today. Big tree run. Trees and nails would be good. You can always in an emergency make nails. They're just really expensive. You know, 2 of those, 6 of those, 1 of those. You get like 5 nails from it. It's not worth it. We do need at some point to work towards a proper cooker. Yep. So an oven. We need to make 6 metal bar ingots, which isn't cheap. So 60 and 30 of that. Yeah. Get a proper oven in and get some oven stuff together. It does drink electricity, but it means we can cook better quality food, which is worth having. Going to need chickens on this run because of our situation. So what we might do is leave the good weapon at home. Going to go chicken hunting. Let's take the pistol. Split in half. We're just going to hunt chicken and wolf, because now we can save it, so it doesn't really matter so much. Get a little bit of fat normally. Might stick another door in there, just to make it a little bit warmer in here. It doesn't really matter so much now, but as we head into winter, anything we can do to improve our living conditions, and this is where we spend most of our time in here, will make life easier for us. Lithium in there, no. Lithium in here. We're going to have to go lithium hunting. Obviously I want to get a second, I want to get a windmill on the roof as well. Because like now we'd be just drinking up electricity, bring this in so quickly. Makes such a difference. really just waiting for morning now. Get out the ground. Go for the chicken hunting. You don't get a lot of energy off them, but we can save the meat. Some wolf, boxes, and trees. So we can finish off building the fences on the base. Blocking ourselves in, basically. Stop animals getting to us from below. Because bears will attack at some point if you're unlucky. And then what's going to happen is it's going to break through. We have to fight them inside here, or they can knock out our floors, and it's going to cause problems. Certain things we can upgrade. If we use the metal up there, use it for many things, but we can use it here to repair stuff. Need to get some sets of tools in here, as well as clothing, to spare normal tools, so your pickaxes and your hammers and all that sort of stuff. Probably need a fishing rod at some place once we've built a fishing area down below. Never been very good at fishing in this game. Ones of you that watch me in DayZ will probably agree I'm not very good at fishing in any game. I'm going to be out on the ground for a while, so switch that over to the 8. It's going to more likely run all of it rather than a percentage of it. Need this rain to clear really before we push too far. Normal problems, but while we're waiting, we can clear. Get that box. Put that down there in the way, is there? Wouldn't be a problem. Worth having. Blocking off this, blocking off the side entrances to stop animals getting to us. Like another 100 logs today, but it depends on the weather. If the weather clears, it'll be fine. If it doesn't, we'll be staying local. I'm not taking too many risks. No point getting themselves killed at this point. I think it's going to clear. But it is subsistence, so there's no guarantee. Fire bricks. This means on the way home we can get warm tonight. Pick the areas we cut down a little bit more tactically than normal, because obviously we haven't got a hearing. So we're looking for any potential threats before we do anything stupid. So there's your threat. Back away. No point running down that way. Normal routine, that's clearing, good. Normal routine that we don't kill animals until 12 o'clock, sun's directly above us, because the meat will preserve until it gets home, if we're out for a long time. We've got a fair amount to do. We need to do some mining as well. We're preserving another medical pack at some point. Some cures if we get bitten. Sorry, rephrase that. When we get bitten, it is subsistence. That chicken run off too. You can keep chickens in the game. Never have successfully. Good friend of mine, Lego, you might watch these sometimes, is the chicken keeper in Subsistence. I've never managed it. I think this is when he first came to PC from Xbox, this is the first game I bought him. I was like, welcome to PC. And I think this sole game got him addicted to PC gaming. Right down there. Yeah, I've got him that time. Getting more accurate suddenly in my old age. There we go. Don't care if it goes off. Nice if you kept it, but more interested in the fact that I can turn it into a couple of arrows at the moment, because we need to up the amount of arrows we've got. Keep away from the bear. Lots of bears around today. Again, rabbits like the black bear, you don't get a lot of good resources off it, so it's a waste of an arrow. What they probably need to do is reduce the amount of brown bears and the amount of chickens, and slightly up the amount of rabbits and black bears to force you to hunt them for food, or up the amount of food you get off the rabbit and the black bear to make them viable resource. And downscale the amount of food of brown and the chicken. Make you make choices. Still get some food, just less. But you know me, I like things to be harder all the time in games where many others would disagree with me. As we're learning, I like that harder side of DayZ. I like harder servers. I like more survival orientated games. What I'm doing is occasionally I'm tabbing just to check how many of an item I've got. It's probably habit forming at this point rather than actually useful. Early on in the game it's useful. But now we're coming up to, like, we'll soon be on the 40th day. Less important now. Thing. I didn't want to do that, did I? Don't be so stupid. That one. Rope used to be, I think, 3 fibres. So they have made it harder, more grindy. From my perspective, this is good. want that chicken. So now we've got to follow it till it stops running and hope. Often they'll run towards predators. So there we can see it. Put that up. Now we'll go and pick up our boxes. This run is more about upping the resources than the meat. Don't get me wrong, the meat will be useful. Later on when we upgrade the weapons, we won't need to use an arrow to tempt the animal over first. I tend to use an arrow because it's less waste. But when we make the weapons more powerful, tempt it over with a pistol shot and kill it with a pistol. Swing round soon and start to run back. So we want to collect a lot of wood on this one, and there's certain areas that are safer to collect in than others. What we'll do is we'll eat anything that we've got that we can eat. Give ourselves that little boost. There's another chicken. So you're going to walk rather than run. Can't see him. I won't waste all day looking there. I won't waste all day looking for him, so others would. I'm like, he's run off. He survived the day. They're all seeds. Today it was an animal, so we'll eat it. You can extract the seed if you want to. On the way back in, at 12 o'clock-ish, yeah, on the way back in we will take any wolves down that we can. We want the meat. Only. That's the sound you get when you don't have a lockpick. The bears get to live today because we've only got the 9mm with us. Turn again. That's a really stupid statement to make, because of course it's going to turn again. It's subsistence. At some point it will rain. So me saying that doesn't make any difference. We're not going to get 100 logs today, but we'll get a fair few. I don't expect we'll get 100. But the other resources we've gathered have been really useful, so not so bad. Getting some nice comments on these episodes now, which is good. So people are starting to work out that I'm making the content and enjoying it. Always pleased to see that. I have said before, we're going to be adding more survivor games to the mix. Been a bit of a learning experience for myself, working out which survival games to add to the mix. We tried Ark, but won't be Ark that we're adding. At the moment, I'm recording content. You guys might have access to it by the time that you watch this video. I'm recording this in September for release in November. Maybe not. Maybe end of October still. All I do is I record the episodes, and then once I've got like 10 episodes, I upload them all and schedule them. I'm trying to get the rest of this year done as quickly as possible so that I can record as quickly as possible. That's not fair, but done so I can record content in other games. And it's then nice having that break so I don't burn out in the game. It is a lot of resource gathering. It's always nice to have a big scheduled amount ready. Right, we'll take that one. But that means that it's done, and then I can take a break from it for a little while. I mean, it is going to be a long project because ultimately we're going to be making subsistence content for about 3 years worth of content from you guys from a watching perspective, or cut down to a year and a half of real time because we're doing 2 episodes a week, which is a massive undertaking. And probably once we finish, we won't be repeating with a second year, that's for sure. And I've never played a year of stuff without like burning out and going, I've had enough now, which is why when I'm in the right frame of mind, I'll record lots of episodes. And when I need a break, then I can take one, which is really useful. Right, I'm over to the island. We'll cut all the trees on the island, and we'll make them one of them. Those. Now, if we kill our chicken, it won't go off. We get to preserve the meat, because they do go off. And that's the last thing I want to do is lose the meat. Now we've got a way of preserving it in the fridge. Oh, I've got the first box on here in ages. Good one as well. Silicon, we needed that, didn't we? That's massive. Right, we'll gather all the trees on here. Get 60 60 logs, that would be about 30 planks, 20 planks. Do a lot of work. Eat those strawberries as well. Or they delete. Check up here in case there's anything to mine. There's not, so don't waste your time. Quick check on this one. There's not. Cut the last tree down. Away planks. That done. Couple of walls and then in. Get them all cooked up. I'd say that was a good run, and then get some work done on the base. So this run in, wolves will take, chickens will take, these will take, so we can make use of them all. But we're not going to go out of our way looking for anything else. So there's a wall. He heard the arrow right over his head. Bugger. Wash your hands. See if we can find those arrows, because that's where we shot him. Oh, that's what, yeah. Whether we can see where the first strike was. There's one of them. There's the second one. Sometimes they'll break. You hear a tweak, and then it will actually have broken. Other times, like then, it didn't, so you can recover it. It's always worth checking this. There we go, what we wanted. I'm starting to drop a little bit, so you've got to think about going home anyway. Not interested in Mr. Bunny. Actually interested now in pushing for home before it gets dark so we can see what we're doing. The box down there is the box there. Eat those. Eat that. Bear up there. Let's get these two boxes. If you can run in, that'll be the easiest way of getting home. If we can't run in, then we can always take the river or the seaway in, the lake. Do that. Stay clear of that bear. A little bit dangerous because we've got quite close to the edge. You never know what you're going to bump into. I'd say that was a good resource gathering run. Come and get this food cooked. That on that, so close to home. So, brick on there. Night. Cook. 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 Yeah, we can start to make stuff out of that, but it's not important at the moment. Let's put that in there. That in there. Fine. Gonna need more sticks, aren't we? Need to make some arrows. Okay, get this cooked first. Solve that afterwards. First piece cooked. Second, move that in. Stick one it that way round. Get that cooked up. Right, we do that. That. Yeah. So we'll eat the chicken and that steak. Gonna get all of them out of this one. Then we'll go and fill our water bottles down the bottom and get them recooked. Yep, go and fill our water bottles now. If I had a bigger rifle with me currently, I'd be going for that moose. Two moose. Heard of. Out of arrows. Damn it. Waste of ammo that was. Nails. Let's see if we can get this moose. Now we've committed ourselves. This way. That one. No. where the body is. We wasted a lot of resources on that one, but we get a lot of meat off it and sinew. Cooked up. So we're going to butcher that, cut in halves. That cooked. I'm going to keep that piece like it is, ready for medical emergencies. That's awesome. At the moment, we just keep those down there. Oh, good, good, good. Or antler to make blue. That's fine. And do though. Grab those nails. Over here. Make arrows. We need to go chicken hunting tomorrow. That's done. Get that meat put away. That's done. 19 on that. I'll stick them in there. Honest. How's that? 100 in there. That's good and done and done. We need planks. We need that. Get one of these made, so it's done. That's awesome. Get stuff put away. Put away. Anything else lives in there, does it? That does. Okay. Thanks. Rope. Happy with that. Good. Is that done? Matches for emergencies. Excellent. Shotgun. Building up supplies for new ammo in the future, as in when we need it. We don't at the moment. That and split that in half again. The reason I'm leaving half behind is if we get killed, we've got a backup. Drop off spare bricks. Juice. I'm going to count those now as weapon ammo for that. Can we make another one of those we need? Yes. So we need refined lithium. Yeah. Okay. So the answer is no to what I was thinking, but we got silicon at least. Okay. So let's drop this off upstairs. A lot of running around, isn't it? How are we doing on those plants? Nearly there. Those getting closer. But I'm not wasting water on them at the moment. There's no need. Resources are still high enough to make it count. On fine. The next episode, oh, we'll probably do some of those. Well, yeah, carry on next episode. Next episode, we'll go off on a bit of a wider trek and see if we can unlock anything with this. Maybe go down to the other hunting cabin for doing some mining down nearer there. We'll see. Just see how we feel when we log in and see how the weather is. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you're enjoying the content, drop a like. A comment would be amazing, anything to drive the algorithm. And if you're new to the content, it's the sort of thing you enjoy, then please drop me a sub. See you again soon, guys. Thanks for watching.